Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing another pick a card reading for you today. And this one is going to be about what are they thinking. This can be a love relationship, a friend relationship. I'm feeling like most people will probably be geared to come for this reading in regards to a romantic relationship with somebody new or somebody you know. So I'm going to give you a minute to, well, less than a minute, to pick your deck of which pile you're most drawn to. And if you've already picked, you can take a second to click on the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing more of these readings, and I hope you do enjoy them. Okay, so if you've picked your pile, I'm going to start with pile number 1. This is number 1, number 2, then number 3. Now this is going to be a 4-card spread. And this card is going to, the first card is you. The second card is them. The third card is the composite energies that are influencing the relationship. And then the fourth card is the outcome of the relationship. What are they thinking? And what are they thinking about the relationship in regard to you? Number 1, the Fool. And I don't do reversals for this particular deck. So with the Fool, this is the energies that are you. So with this card, it's telling me that you're kind of in a space where you just want to know. Either way. All of these together are kind of saying that this relationship is sort of a back and forth one, like a hot and then a cold, on and off again. And you're just kind of in a space right now where it's an off again. It's an off time for you guys. So with the Fool, you're willing to go whichever way, because I feel like this is a relationship that's been going on like this for quite some time, and you're ready to love and to give and to just jump and be free and be the Fool, so to speak. Not really care what anybody thinks about the relationship and just go ahead with it. But again, either way, you want to know. Do I stay? Do I go? What are they going to do and what are they thinking? Because with this card, I'm feeling like they are pretty much most times in control. They are in control of the situation and how it's going to go. But they're fighting and they're clenching. It's like they're fighting themselves, really. With the suit of armor, you can see they're kind of buried in it. But also, if you can notice, the little buttons are starting to glow on the suit of armor with this individual. So even though that they are kind of stubborn, I want to say, stubborn about making the commitment, about really opening up and letting things fly freely to where they're going to be. They're coming out of that space. These buttons, they're getting ready to explode, really, is what's happening. And also, their knuckles are white. And if you notice, if you can even see that, they're hanging on to their, I want to say their idea of freedom. However, you're kind of like not wanting to box them in at all and not wanting to place like an ownership on them. You just want to have a free relationship where you both can thrive. But you're at the point where it's, let me know. I need to know either way. So they're coming to that point where they're getting ready to tell you something. They're going to do that. They are going to choose to stop fighting themselves, to stop fighting the idea of the ball and chain cliche. So, you know, this is kind of a good matchup here. Because they are coming out of this fighting themselves. This isn't fighting you. This is fighting themselves. But they can be a little combative when pushed. This is somebody you don't push. That is for sure. They are a strong individual. And they will come to it in their own time. So that's kind of what this is telling you. This is the outside influences. You know, what your guides are kind of saying and wanting you to understand that there is a time of patience, because they will come to the light, stop fighting themselves, and be more open with you and free, but you have got to be patient about it. And this woman does appear to be pregnant. And I do feel like that is significant in this particular read, because we do have the rebirth here. So after this time of patience, you have the rebirth of the relationship, the situation. They're no longer the lion fighting against themselves. And if you can see, you know, this figure that is playing the music is pretty much taming the lion, I want to say. And they're integrating into each other. They're kind of becoming one to form a beautiful relationship. Oh, this could be somebody you either have a child with or you are going to have a child with. There's a lot of emotion going on here. Mm-hmm. But as far as what they're thinking, and what they're thinking is that they have to let go too. They're sick of fighting themselves. They know that they love you. They know that you love them. They know that this is a good relationship for the both and for the whole. They know that, you know, this is something that they actually have the say over, because you're kind of just like, I will do whatever needs to be done, because there's so much love here. I feel like this person is almost your world, and whatever they want to do or go or be, you would be very supportive in that. So they will stop fighting themselves, because again, even though they can be kind of argumentative at times and want to do the exact opposite, they're coming out of that but they'll do it in their own time too. By the way, this is not going to be something that you can force. If you try and force this person, they will become this lion, and they will go back into this armor appearance here. They'll shut down, and you'll just have to wait longer. And I say wait. I say this is a good relationship. I really do. Because they are right on the verge of breaking through this armor, as you are on the verge of, letting go and seeing where it goes. Because you already know that there's no fighting this guy. There's no fighting this person. They do what they want. And when they want to do it in their own good time. that could be a good thing for you because, sometimes I feel like you need to be reined in a little bit. So this is a good matchup. It's a lasting one too, and I do feel like there's a lot of potential here if you are willing to wait for it. And I hope that resonates with you. Again, these are little mini reads and generalized. So if you do want something more in-depth and detailed and personalized, the information is going to be in the description below. Okay, so for everybody, that was pile number 1. So for everybody who resonated with number 2, this is going to be you. Nothingness. This is them. Adventure. This is the outside influences. The energies coming from the outside. And here's the outcome, which is really nice card. I do love that card. We are the world. Okay, so with you, nothingness. You're kind of in a space of not knowing. I mean, it makes sense because that's why you chose, excuse me, chose this reading. Because you're in the space of not knowing really like anything that's going on here. Everything you thought this relationship was, or who this person was, I feel like it kind of switched up, and now you're back to a start again. It's almost like they're stopping and starting something in their own life. So you're just kind of waiting to see what they're going to do. Because here's them. They're on an adventure. They want to see what life's going to take them too. I feel like you guys will go together on this adventure. But they definitely switched something up. They moved from one way of being into another. As far as what they're thinking about this relationship, they're feeling like it is an adventure and that, it's a new start. They want to come on this adventure with you, though. And I love this because you're definitely willing to sit in your silence. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this too, is that you're sitting in your silence and you're waiting for the messages to arrive, because it has the outside influence of transformation, and that's your message. There's transformation ahead, and that's going to be coming pretty rapidly. These are 2 major arcana cards too, by the way, so these are pretty strong influences with this reading. This person is definitely willing to go on an adventure with you. So it's kind of like you're both in this kind of transformation state. You're both willing to go ahead on an adventure. Go ahead and see where, things take you. You're both in this newness of, it's a newness I'm getting. Definitely a new, if this is not a brand new relationship or a brand new person, this is a older relationship that is breaking into the new. You're kind of like wiping the slate clean. I feel like you're the one wiping the slate clean and saying, okay, guys, let's start over. And this person's ready to do that with you. That's what they think. They're ready to do it because they trust you. This person definitely trusts you, and this is the transformation card for both of you. I feel like, you both have walked down a similar path, and now you're coming to meet in the middle. And here's the outcome, which is we are the world, and it signifies that you're going to make a life together. You're going to make a home. You're going to even possibly travel a lot, meet new people, do exciting things. I feel like, yeah, I mean, this is definitely an exciting little read I'm getting. Like, you're both just right on the brink of this whole transformation into new exciting things. Um, I'm getting a lot of, I want to travel, I want to see new things, I want to meet different types of people, I want to make a difference in the world too. Perhaps you two are going to be going into business together to create something good for the greater good of the whole world. This could be anything, even a healing business, right? But this is very exciting little read here. So, I mean, I hope this resonates with you, and that's what they're thinking. They trust you, and they're ready to go with you to, transform into being kind of like a one. I feel like this is a soulmate situation too. So if this resonated with you, I feel like this individual is a soulmate. Yeah, definitely. And they will transform with you into what you and them both want to do. It's a togetherness. This is not just one person over the other. It's going to be a meeting of the minds. It's going to be a collaboration of ideas. I get you guys going into business, buying a home, having a family, even blending a family. So whatever was going on before with them, they're not, that's breaking free. This is a whole new life, I'm feeling. Cleaning the slate, wiping it clean, starting new. Yeah, great read. So if you wanted more detail into this, again, in the description, go ahead and contact me, and I will be more than happy to help you with that. Okay, so pile number 3, for those of you who chose number 3, we've got you, them, the outside sources, and the outcome. Okay, well, this is looking pretty positive already for me, as far as I can see in reading this intuitively. We've got the lovers. This is your energy. This person is the love of your life. I feel like there's no other. You could be put in a room with 10 million people, and they will be the one you want to go towards every time. They are very attractive to you, and you are very attractive to them. There's a lot of heat going on here. There's a lot of heat and passion. But with the passion, there's something that is keeping you guys there's definitely something that is possibly on their side. This could be a third party. Doesn't necessarily need to be a third party person, as in, let's say, an ex or someone of that nature, but there is, but I do feel it might be an ex. That this person sort of needs to break free from, but is doing that because they think about you a lot. Because there's a lot of passion, there's tons of chemistry, there is no denying that. But this third person needs to be out of their life, kind of. But I don't see them hanging on to that. This could be an ex-wife even, an ex that they have a child with. Somebody that really wants to stick themselves in the middle of you two, and they do not want your romantic partner to be happy with you. Because it's a better relationship. It's obvious. You guys have the chemistry, the passion. You have the whole package. You have everything that is required to make, a lasting relationship, a forever thing. So here's the outside influence for you, which is courage. Now, this courage is the outside influence, and it's being given. You both are given kind of a boost. There's courage here on both parts, because whoever this third party is, they are kind of a fixture in the life of this person, but they don't influence it. They're just kind of always going to be there. This could even be a mother or I don't know, maybe even a relative that doesn't agree with the relationship. Just somebody that's kind of has some influence, but not so much anymore, because they're going to break free from it. They're just kind of like, they can't deny the passion. They can't deny the chemistry any longer. So they're given courage to grow this relationship with you. You're going to need courage too, to deal with, or help them deal with splitting away from that third party. And you will. I mean, I don't think that you have any problems doing that. I mean, you're ready to go. You've been ready. I mean, you've been more than ready for quite some time, I feel like. So here is the outcome, which is the Master. I like that card. It sort of speaks for itself in a way. To me, when I'm looking at this card, you're mastering this relationship. You're learning. You're both learning how to be able to conduct this relationship in a healthy way so it can grow. And I really get a strong indication that they are ready, and they already have this plan and the way to move forward with you, to master this situation. Because whoever this third party is, they're equally strong in their own right, but they kind of think that they have control over your person, but they don't. Nobody has control over this person. But this guy, person, they feel like they kind of will just let people believe, yeah, whatever, just so they don't have to deal with it anymore. But they can't deny you any longer. And that is going to be coming to fruition very soon, because your outside sources, the energies, your spirit guides, your angels are really bumping it up with the courage. And, this flower has already started to bloom. And it's going to become something very beautiful. Which it already is, really. I mean, if you look at this this reading to me is really nice. Because this person is going to be just totally getting away from this toxic other person. Time has come, and they know it. They know it. They've loved you. You love them. The courage is come from your outside sources. I feel like you've been asking for it intently, and you are getting your answer, and you have manifested this. Because whoever this other person is, they've been a real pain, I want to say. But they're no longer going to be an issue in your relationship with this individual. This person may not even be in a lot of contact with you right now. but you will be getting your message of love from them. It's going to be something of a confession, I'm feeling too, because they kind of want to, they haven't really told you how they felt. I feel like it was kind of out of fear too, that they didn't tell you. But they're going to, and they got the courage, and they're going to become the master of this situation. That third party is no longer the mastermind of this ridiculousness, I want to say. It is. They don't have any hold over them. So, yeah, I mean, I hope this reading does help you out. And I want to wish you a lot of luck. Encourage myself. And if you wanted, more detail into it, my information is in the description. I hope everybody enjoyed this read. And be sure to hit the subscribe button. Until the next time, take care, everyone, and thank you.